I want to talk to you about the best Bluevine banking alternatives this year. If for any reason you don't like Bluevine or Bluevine doesn't really help you in terms of your business checking account, I have some top providers for you. Okay. Number one, I want to really introduce you to North One. So all the top providers that I want to share with you today, they are fintechs. So they're not your traditional bank. Okay, they're fintechs, kind of similar to a Bluevine. Fintechs means that you have a bank that has you have a banking institution that has an agreement with a traditional bank to actually offer some services, and they also have a FDIC insurance, by the way. So the first one is North One. So if you're looking for a Bluevine banking alternative this year, I want you to explore what the North One has to offer. And North One actually is pretty good in terms of, let's say, no fee transactions. You have integrations to pretty good products from Outlook to Zero to QuickBooks to Salesforce and so on and so forth. So the cool thing is that when you have a banking provider such as North One providing you this sort of integration, you are able to streamline your financial management. You're able to streamline your operational management, and you can really follow your liquidity management real fast too. So this is kind of cool. And so the only thing you wouldn't like with Bluevine is that, I mean, with Bluevine, with the North One is that North One doesn't have a financing program. So Bluevine does have business lines of credit and business loans, but North One hasn't reached that level yet. They're still at the banking level. Okay, so if you're looking for a funding, North One is not going to help you. But one thing I want you to remember, if you think about North One as a top alternative to a Bluevine for a banking, is that with North One, you have tiered fee structure to scale with your business needs. So when you start, they're not charging you that much. They'll start charging you based on the volume of your transactions. And the platform integrates with popular accounting software like Xero and QuickBooks. I just said that. And also, North One focuses on building long-term financial wellness for your business because they don't have that many fees. So the whole idea here is to position your business on a good pathway for future success. Next, I want you to think about Novo. So if you're out there, you're listening to me, and you think about Bluevine banking alternative, besides North One, I want you to think about Novo. The cool thing about Novo is that Novo offers the same flexibility that I said that North One or other fintechs offer. Okay. But Novo is actually pretty good in terms of mobile banking. It's not just about having a fintech actually helping you digitize your banking, but Novo is helping you actually go an extra layer further. So you're looking at mobile banking. So with Novo, you have a mobile first approach to small business banking. So if you are an on-the-go entrepreneur and you're trying to really streamline your banking, Novo can really help you. Okay, they have a very intuitive app that allows you to manage your finances, send and receive payments. Okay, and issue virtual debit cards. Okay, and you can do all of those things that I'm talking about from your smartphone. So that's the mobile first approach that I just spoke about a little earlier. So this is really good. Okay, this is really good. And also, what you will love with Novo is that they actually have a pretty good customer service. I mean, some of those fintechs, they're not really good when it comes to customer service. I mean, they might be cheap, but when you have a problem, you have to be on the phone forever, or you send an email and nobody gets back to you. Novo is not really doing that. Novo is really giving you exceptional customer support. Okay. So for instance, you have 24/7 live chat and phone assistance. So if you have a problem, you really will find a solution. Okay. So compared to a Bluevine, Novo shines with its lack of monthly fees, which is a major perk for businesses of all sizes. Whether you are a startup, you are a small business, you are an established business, you are a mid-sized company. Okay. And Novo also integrates with popular invoicing and receipt capture tools, simplifying your bookkeeping processes. So if you are really concerned about that aspect of things, Novo can really help you. Okay. But Novo, kind of similar to a North One, doesn't offer, let's say, a business loans. They don't offer high yield checking accounts also. Okay. Because Bluevine actually does give you checking account with an APY. So if you think about Novo, I want you to think about free mobile first banking with 24/7 live chat and phone support. You have a tool that integrates with popular invoicing and receipt capture tools, and there are no monthly fees, which is a major perk for businesses of all sizes. Next, I want you to think about Lily. So if you're looking for a Bluevine banking alternative, Lily could be a good candidate too, because Lily actually does something that I like, is that the company is combining financial services with tax and bookkeeping tools. That's pretty good. Think about it. If you're looking for a bookkeeping service and you actually contract with Lily, you know that your bookkeeping is taken care of. Your tax filing is taken care of. So when come times to file your 1065, your 1120S, or your 1120, Lily can really help you big time, okay? So consider Lily an all-in-one platform that's ideal for freelancers, sole proprietors, and small businesses that actually wear multiple hats, okay? So if your business has grown to a mid-size status, Lily is not going to be good for you. Maybe at that time you want to consider Bluevine or a traditional business bank account. Okay, but the cool thing is that Lily offers automated tax savings features, helps you actually categorize your expenses, and streamlines the process of filing your taxes. And that's pretty good because when you are able to categorize your expenses, you're able to deepen your financial analysis. You know what's working in your company or what's not working, right? So that's kind of cool because when you have a flat, when you have a when you can have an in-depth financial analysis, you are able to streamline your cash flow analysis, your liquidity analysis, and this can actually help you when it comes time to get a loan, to apply for a loan, for a business loan, for instance. So where Lily differentiates itself from Bluevine is its focus on tax and financial wellness. With Lily, you can set tax saving goals, track deductible expenses with ease, and even pay estimated taxes directly from your account. So while Bluevine offers robust features for established businesses, Lily caters specifically to the needs of the self-employed and early stage entrepreneurs. Okay. So if you think about Lily, think about an all-in-one platform combining banking with tax and bookkeeping tools, automated tax savings features, and expense categorization. And you have a tool that streamlines the process of filing taxes directly from your account. Next, I want to talk to you about Mercury. So if you're looking for a Bluevine banking alternative this year, I want you to really consider Mercury. And again, maybe they have what you need, maybe they don't have what you need, but at least give them a chance, okay? So if you think about Mercury, think about a set of powerful financial tools and integrations. So their platform, the Mercury's platform, offers features like unlimited ACH and wire transfers. They have international payments and they have real-time transaction insights. Okay, so that's really good. And Mercury prides itself on a transparent fee structure and eliminates hidden cost and the hidden cost often associated with traditional banks. So if you have those hidden costs that you have sometimes with Bank of America, with Chase, with Wells Fargo, with Truist, with PNC, with U.S. Bank, with Key Bank, with Mercury, you don't have that. Okay, so compared to Bluevine, Mercury offers a more comprehensive suite of international payment options. Additionally, Mercury boasts superior interest rates on its treasury accounts, making it an attractive choice for businesses looking to maximize their returns on idle cash. Okay. But one thing you need to understand is that, again, kind of similar to the others, Mercury doesn't offer bill pay functionalities or business loans, okay? Features that Bluevine does provide. So the distinguishing features with Mercury this year, you have unlimited ACH and wire transfers. You have international payments and also real-time insights. So transparent fee structure with no hidden costs. So that's really good. And you also have superior interest rates on Mercury Treasury accounts. So next, I want you to think about Brex as a top Bluevine banking alternative this year. And when I say Brex actually has been known in the industry as a top provider of EIN only funding, but also EIN only business credit cards. Okay, it is a corporate. They started as a provider of corporate cards for freelancers and venture-backed startups. Okay, and then they pivoted. They actually transitioned into offering other services, including banking. Okay, so Brex caters specifically to high growth startups and scales with your business's needs. So the company offers a corporate credit card, like I said before. So they have on that corporate credit card, they offer good business funding programs. In other words, they are reporting your data every month to Dun and Bradstreet, to Equifax Business and Experian Business. And so through that corporate credit card that you get through Brex, you have generous spending limits and rewards programs specifically tailored for startups. So this is kind of cool because it gives you flexibility. And Brex also provides venture debt financing solutions, making them a one-stop shop for financing your scaling business. So where Brex stands out from Bluevine is its laser focus on high growth startups. So their underwriting process is designed for young companies with significant growth potential. And additionally, Brex offers employee stock options management tools, so ESO management tools, a valuable perk for startups attracting and retaining top talent. However, however, Brex might not be the best fit for established small businesses or those with more modest financial needs. If you're looking for, let's say, 10 grand in loans, for instance, Brex is not going to cater to you, okay? So the distinguishing features here include corporate credit card with generous spending limits and startup tailored rewards, venture debt financing solutions for high growth startups, and you also have ESO, so employee stock option management tools for attracting top talent. So this is really good from a flexibility point of view. Another bank that I want you to really think about, and this is the last one into this conversation, and this is actually Relay. So if you're looking for a Bluevine banking alternative, think about Relay, and Relay actually has something very interesting. What I love about Relay is that this is a comprehensive financial management platform designed specifically for small and medium-sized businesses. So, whereas if you take Brex for instance, Brex is focusing on startups with growth potential. Relay actually is actually covering everybody. As long as you have some needs that they can actually help with, they will cater to you. The company, for instance, offers a robust suite of features built around streamlining financial operations and empowering collaborative team management. What I'm trying to say here is that if you take Lily, for instance, Lily is focusing on tax planning, right? Brex is focusing on startup growth. Relay wants to be an all-in-one platform for streamlining your financial management. Okay, and so Relay is often cited as one of the top competitors to Bluevine, and the two offer many of the same features and functionalities. As a matter of fact, I have actually done a compare and contrast between Bluevine and Relay. So if you're interested, go watch that video. You'll learn a lot more about how those two companies, two fintechs, actually come head to head. So Relay outperforms Bluevine, for example, in integrating with popular accounting software like Xero and QuickBooks to facilitate seamless bookkeeping and tax preparation. And also, as a business owner, you can also issue up to 50 virtual or physical debit cards to team members and with customizable spending limits, promoting responsible expense management. Okay, that said, you have to understand that Relay requires a business banking relationship, unlike some of the other Bluevine alternatives on this list. Okay, so the key features you need to remember here are up to 20 individual checking accounts for organized cash flow management. You have 50 virtual or physical debit cards with spending limits for team members. And you have a tool that integrates with popular accounting software for streamlined bookkeeping. Okay, it's even more integrated than what you have with Lily. Lily still has it a little bit, but Relay has something more advanced. So I gave you the top 6 Bluevine banking alternatives, and let me just close by giving you a bit of strategy here. If you're looking for a fintech as a banking, if you're looking for a fintech as a bank, you got to first agree to you are going to go with a digital first. Like you want to bank primarily through your mobile or your phone. I mean, not your phone, your mobile or the company's website, right? There is no way to go to a branch. There is no physical brick and mortar branch for you to go to have a conversation with a live person. Okay. So while Bluevine is well known in the world of digital small business banking, it's not, the be and all and end solution for every small business. So you have to understand that if you want to pivot, if you want to switch to another provider, make sure that you have a clear idea about what your needs are, what kind of transaction flows you are going to you currently have, and what the conditions are. What are the application criteria are for that particular Bluevine alternative? Okay, and so one thing you need to understand here is that when you identify your core needs, you then think about the kind of banking products you're looking for. When I say identify your core needs, you need to ask yourself, are you a high growth startup seeking venture funding and a fancy credit card? If yes, go with Brex. If you prioritize tax automation and expense tracking, go with Lily. Perhaps unlimited international transactions and real-time insights. If those are your priorities, go with Mercury. So once you understand your core needs, evaluate the fee structures, integration capabilities with your existing tech stack, and the level of customer support that you also need, you also need to understand that the provider you go with has to provide some kind of customer service. So, do you want to speak to someone on the phone and every time you have a question? Or are you comfortable actually receiving an email, an automated email, or even chatting? If you can chat with a bot on the company's website, as long as you're comfortable with that, you are really good to go. One thing I want to say is that feel free to let me know in the comment section. You can ask any question that you want about small business banking, whether traditional banking or fintech, and I will be able to get back to you very fast as to what works and what doesn't work. So, in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about the best Bluevine banking alternatives. I give you the top providers. Top providers include North One, Novo, Lily, Mercury, Brex, and Relay. And I also give you the strategy you need to have in place. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.